bunch of niggas in there. Yeah, scoot it over somewhere this way.
Motherfucker, Chris.
You have to get like right there, huh?
Shit, I'm way back here. Sorry for the setup, y'all.
You might have to scoot it forward or something, man.
Yeah. Motherfucking YouTube doesn't allow us the chance to view what the setup looking like before we set it up. It's a little disturbing. I'm gonna dim that light too, because this is right off the back of your head.
Jesus.
Laura.
That's as dim as we do. There we go. What's up, world? What's up, world? We are live. Got Comic Dez 85. Of course, this is the YouTube channel, so I'm pretty sure, hopefully, you know that if you're here. If not, welcome. And we got Mike on my right.
Yeah.
He's a little above me, like Final Fantasy, on the levels. I got the stronger defense because I'm in the back right now. He got the weaker defense. Y'all can just, tag him, get him out. You can't get to me. I'm on the back row.
He can take it.
Yeah, exactly. He got to go on the front row. And then we got Chris. He on the back row with me.
Google it.
Strong defense. Oh, Mike moved to the back row now. Now he got the stronger defense, motherfucker. You get your lighter.
Yeah.
Get your lighter.
The links in the.
Oh shit! I dropped my shit. Oh, there you go.
I already posted the link in the Facebook. So
Bet we can see our chat right here, and then I guess hopefully on we can see it up there.
Yeah.
Bet we see the live chat there, and we got time right there. Let me get your lighter, man. Oh shit! So tonight, no current events. We're not dropping tags. We've been doing that. We jumping right into it. I know y'all want to hear these reviews.
No current events.
No, not no current events. We got 3 movies we got to cover.
But we got a little time.
An hour.
All right.
we can roll up the current if we run short.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You see? Yeah. Boom. Get on the level.
Let's hit that steak, and then later we'll count us back to the potatoes.
Right. Yeah.
There you go.
So first movie, I know everybody's talked about it. Everybody hope at this time probably has seen it or getting ready to see it. Sinners. We're gonna talk about that one first. Michael B. Jordan. Yeah.
Directed.
That one first.
Ryan Coogler directed. Michael B. Jordan directed.
He's helping with it, yes.
Oh, Michael B. Jordan.
The guy who did
and Jordan
Black
Peele.
Panther.
Jordan Peele was part of it too.
Yeah. He had a hand, but he wasn't one of the main directors. But with the writing, the storyline, who in their right mind thought, come summertime, we're gonna have a vampire movie? Nobody. And if you didn't know it was vampire, well, most people did.
Yeah, spoiler alert. I didn't know. I definitely didn't know it was vampire.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was vampire.
None of the trailers, nigga?
Well, the trailers kept a little bit of a cryptic.
Nah, not at all, man. So the ones that really did the cryptic was Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah.
When I watched that shit as a kid, I had no idea it was horror. I thought it was like a gangster movie about 2 brothers in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And they
did some crazy shit.
I was like, oh, this was on point.
Yeah, and Selma did her thing, and helped all of us get through our teenage years sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Selma Hayek, fun there.
But talk about Sinners, but was there any? I don't remember any trailer that gave any hint that it was vampire.
Yeah,
the teaser, like the very very first teaser, the one white chick. Oh no, the white chick. The what was her? That one black girl. When she leaned up, she had all the blood and shit on her. They had her pulling up, look at the camera.
It was very clear that it was vampires.
I guess I missed all the trailers then.
I think you did. I don't think you watched none of them.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like I watched any.
How they became vampires and the metaphors in which they stood for was what superseded just a vampire movie.
Yeah.
Even the era, the time, the tropes, the idea, it kind of like no, I have mind blank. I think it's on Amazon. that one. About to circle back, but they're just. I'm fine. I like the creativeness in the writing that went into that film. Like it is such a well done film.
Do you like Ryan Coogler as a director generally, or just like this is like the hit for Ryan Coogler for you?
I think for me it was Black Panther. I really saw him there, and then like kind of like any good director or even screenwriter, you see their name on something that they're tied with. I'm gonna go see that. Like that film company A24. When that shit flies across the screen, I'm like, all right, you got me. My phone's down, whatever I'm doing. Let's see what this is about. Because even if it's not a horror movie, that film agency is starting to branch out a little bit, but they only do respectable stuff. It's like the high quality. So like
it's like Blumhouse too, right?
Yeah, yes. They had their reign.
Yeah,
they're not bad.
Yeah,
but I'm kind of like, you know, yeah, I see that little purple or blue corner thing. I'm like, all right. I mean, you better get it. 10 seconds. You got to catch me. But A24 right now. Did you hear that? Not the one that we're talking about right now, but Together. It's another horror movie. The poster's got two eyeballs and like the eyelash and shit are like weaving themselves together. Yeah, I think it's by A24, but I think that's gonna be another one to help summertime movie going. So yeah, Together. If you haven't seen a trailer, peek on that one. It's gonna be good in theaters.
I mean, for me personally, I guess you could say movies are back. This is the most money I done spent at a theater. And since Endgame, not gonna lie to you,
because Hook was doing a lot of films, and we would ask him or me to talk about them, and but yeah, Sinners, man, that there's not much. I'm sorry, it's just such a damn good film.
For me personally, I think Ryan Coogler is a mediocre director. A lot of people are like, "Oh, you're a hater, and we see you do better." I'm gonna try. And see, that's the beauty of it. I'm not just going to talk about it. I'm going to try it. Yeah. So we'll have something to weigh it against. But that aside, for me, I see a lot of things in the movie that reflected movies that I've seen before. Like he brought it From Dusk Till Dawn. A lot of the theme in it for me was a lot of the stuff from elements from Dusk Till Dawn.
Okay.
And then
there's a couple elements, man. It wasn't like.
It wasn't a one for one, no.
Yeah, like out of two movies, I like Dusk Till Dawn.
So are we seeing our age or younger directors, screenwriters, and such that are taking the influence from the movies that we grew up on and now, whereas versus Robert Rodriguez and others, they saw the older stuff with their family or just they found it themselves and they adapted. So are we now starting to see the younger generation reflecting films that we grew up with?
I would say so. I talked to Mike about it, talked to my brother about it. I was like, I don't know if he knows it or not. If he does know it, then
there's
great.
There, yeah.
And if he doesn't, great. Either way, the movie is good. I'm not saying the movie isn't bad.
Yeah,
the movie is a good movie.
So I had high expectations on it, so that's probably why I was disappointed so much. And I agree with Ryan Coogler. Like he has some great visuals in the movies, like great photography, videography, and the shots and stuff. But like his movies don't be hitting. Like I wasn't really impressed with Black Panther. I know I'll get some backlash on that. On both of them, like they were beautiful movies and shit. But
yeah, I wasn't a fan of part 2.
I wasn't a fan of part 1, really. Like, I felt like as a Black Panther fan, like he could have did way better. Like the MCU be nerfing a lot of the characters.
The nerf definitely the nerf hurt that film a lot for the comic goers.
Yeah, but like for the culture though, like it's beautiful though. You know what I'm saying? I get that aspect, but like just that whole shit right there for the culture, like motherfuckers is hyping it up way more than what it actually is to me. You know what I'm saying? And if you disagree and think the movie is not as good, then it's like, nigga, you ain't black.
Okay, well, let's tackle that. So the plot. How do y'all feel about the plot?
The plot, which level? Yeah, because I'm geeking out on it. It's just it has so many levels
Well, the surface level plot. Let's start there.
from the opening, or
Yeah,
when we find out.
from the story that that is told in the movie.
It's well done. I'm glad the blues are back.
Mhm.
Because shit's gonna start getting heard on repetition, and I think that it would help the music industry now that they see in the forefront, especially such a high-grossing film, and I can't say, but good for the culture and such, and that is going to help mumble rap hopefully and stuff like start to dissolve more. Like I feel like movies like this, I understand your opinions there, and they're very valid on them. But I think that this challenges the industry.
Oh, definitely.
Movies like this, at least the caliber, he could have gone and slopped some stupid shit together and released it, and it would have made money. His name is attached to it. At this point, he's still a relative name. Like, people will probably go see what he did. If it had been shit, or just if he does decide to belly over and just sell out, it'll get noticed, and then that'll bye bye back to DVDs or Netflix you go.
Hey, but so the contract he set up for that shit's dope though. Like after 20 years, like he has full rights to all of it,
as opposed to the typical 75.
Yeah.
He's learning. People are learning.
That's just smart, man.
But
I respect the man, and like he's good at his craft. You know what I'm saying? But I just wasn't really a big fan of this movie. It wasn't as good as everybody hypes it up to be, man.
Well, to Chris's point, one thing I did like was you saying like he's breaking the mold, shattering that. He lets you know right off the bat with the sale of the juke bar, and the way they were talking about white people, not just in the movie but to the audience.
Yeah,
they were introducing some of the fan base out there, or even some of the audience, to their lineage and their heritage.
Right. So I can kind of feel like
welcome back, guys.
I can kind of feel like a little bit of tension in a movie theater.
Well, they want that. They
cracker, and white people this, white people that, and white.
Bro, I ain't heard some.
It's kind of like how's it feel? I'm like
Ernest.
I'm sitting here.
Slam Dunk? Ernest Slam Dunk?
That's a long time.
Bro, they dropped so much stuff in there.
And what it did, it took me back to when I saw Django, but instead of. It's like now it's your turn. So we did Django, and you got to hear black people being called nigger and coon and all that. Now, what do they call you? Right. So I love that part of it.
that music scene, man. The music scene in there.
The music scene is my favorite scene in the whole movie.
It was a love story.
Yeah, it was cool, but like that shit, it was like pretty much irrelevant for the rest of the movie.
I feel
like he said, like
that part
was like
I didn't like that part.
I heard you sing and something to connect and all that other stuff.
Yeah, they could have done more with
it.
But
it made sense. It made sense why you didn't say it anymore, because he didn't use it
at that very moment. If they did do that, that's its own movie.
Yeah, he should have.
They could have done They could have done chapters out of this film.
Something.
They did a trilogy. Just did chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. Give a little. Not that they needed it, but why not more detail to each part?
I say it would have been better as a series.
Smoking Stack definitely needs
a Netflix series.
Movies.
Yeah, a little quick Netflix series that to lead up.
Yeah.
To
But then they begin right away calling y'all just copying Disney now.
But then
Disney brickwork.
But I also understand why he did it, because of the way the movie was presented. It started out with the end of the movie. Then he was like, okay, how do we get here? Almost a Quentin Tarantino deal, right? Then he ended at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
So it's like, but then at the end of the movie, he was like, "Nah, I wasn't done." So it's like, why you made us sit here? If I hadn't known, I'd have left and had to wait till it came out on Blu-ray or I don't know what it's streamed now. And then watched it and probably still like, oh, that was the end of the movie. 20 years later, there was more.
Man, the movie had a slow start to me. It was like a slow burn of a movie, man. Like just
slow burners are good if they pay out.
Yeah.
If they don't pay out what you put into it, or if what you feel like you should, then it's going to obviously draw a line down who does and who does like it. Because especially slow burners, you developed a character, developed a plot, you gotta slam dunk the shit out of that. Hang on the rim.
Like the vampires were lame. They were weak in this motherfucker. Like there was 5 of them humans against all the group of vampires, which was everybody that left the club. and went outside and got ate up. They had cornbread, and nigga from 8 Mile.
But even in From Dusk Till Dawn, the vampires are described as physically frail and weak, but
they was in there tearing
also very fucking strong. They'll rip your head off, but you can punch your fucking
they was
fist in
tearing
your
shit
chest.
up, man. Like
You know what I'm saying? The same kind of same thing
up.
here.
They tore that club up in Dusk Till Dawn.
I mean,
They came in
yeah,
there.
you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
but like the 5 of them,
But,
like
yeah, there were vampires, but
But they're also the farmers. Think about the vampires. The vampires they were going against were like they were aged and seasoned in this shit.
they
These
knew what the
guys
hell
were
they doing.
these guys were newly transformed. Like
yeah. So were they in
they're for the most part just flailing.
So
And
No. And then look, even the guys they did transform from Dusk to Dawn were the fucking bikers. They're basically part of the little gang crew. So they were already hardened in this shit. They just got vampire abilities to go along with the abilities and shit they already used.
You gotta go back and rewatch Dusk Till Dawn, man. These vampires.
You talking about the guy?
They was out there.
They was weak in that. They was weak. I was saying they was being stabbed through with stakes and from Dusk Till Dawn
I ain't never
too.
seen no vampires have a sing along.
That was dope. I did like that. I like Irish pub songs.
I do too. Don't get
They
me
was
wrong.
getting down when they mixed it.
But these are vampires.
Then they mixed it with hip hop, bro.
As fearful as you just created, and then this shit twist.
But that was the underlying element that he tied the whole movie with.
I feel it.
Because you seen
so
that.
I'm looking it up and it says that it's a thriller / drama. It doesn't even say horror, which it wasn't. That was another one of my expectations going in. I thought it was going to be more of a horror. So yeah,
That's fair.
But you see the fucking the yin and yang of it. They showed you Sam's ability with the music. Then they also showed you Malik's ability with the music. Like he could bring people together too. He just couldn't bring people together through the space and time and the spirits and shit like Sammy could. So he was like, yeah, I need that.
I'll say Gambino's last song should have definitely been on the soundtrack.
Oh man.
You seen that video?
For which one?
For Charles Gambino.
Which video?
I remember. I forget. That last one he did, where he's like in the nightclub back in that era.
I might have, but I'm usually working.
And nobody's paying any attention to what he's doing until a black guy gets shot in the club. Yeah. And all of a sudden that's that, and then they start joyfully dancing around. It's metaphor, it's layers. Right. So I'm just saying, like,
you talking about the Cody LaRae song?
Yeah,
that song go hard though.
Yeah, it slaps, and then I watched that probably 13 or 14 times just to like make sure I understood it all, and then sure enough, the internet started doing the little videos, and I was like, God, I could have just waited around 5 days and watched 5 minutes. No, I had to watch this shit over and over. Well, because I was drawn into it. It's a fucked up lyrical song.
Yeah. I fuck with
but on the surface level, oh shit, that's joyful.
Yeah, but that's
bullshit.
That's how Andre 3000 was too, though.
Yeah,
like hey y'all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's everybody popping, just having a good. You remember Third Eye Blind?
Yeah,
same about crystal meth and an ODing and shit. And this is on. We're skating to it as kids.
Yeah,
crystal meth. We're gonna get to that later.
All right, so on Hey, but on Google it says Sinners is a horror / adventure.
So nobody knows.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what the fuck it is. And that's a good job, Ryan. If nobody knows can place that shit, cool. I fuck with it.
Rotten Tomatoes gives it a 97%. Fandango gives it a 97%.
And how they become vampires, like the choice: do you want to do this, and or be more than that?
They're all welcome then. Yeah. So real quick, we're already about 18 minutes in. We want to make sure we get everything. We could probably go a little bit more because I'm pretty sure we won't be able to delve into Minecraft too deep like that. It wasn't deep like that. Very surface level, but funny. It's a good movie. But so what are some of the underlying themes that y'all noticed in Sinners?
Underlined, I mean,
it was pretty in your face, pretty blatant.
Yeah.
Well, let me say it another way. What about any symbolism that y'all see in the movie?
Oh, there's plenty of that. I got to go back and rewatch it. So I watched it in theater, then I tried to watch it here, but it was like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I fell asleep on it. But I do got to rewatch it.
Yeah, bro.
But one of the things that I caught on to that I haven't seen anybody really touch on was Malik. I think some people have interpreted his character wrong. I saw Malik as the promise of America.
You talking about Remick?
Remick? Is that his Remick?
Yeah.
The main Malik?
Yeah,
Malik?
Yeah, that's why I
Remick,
get look. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, Remick. Yeah. So I saw him as the ideal promise of America.
Like
right?
this was the American dream.
Right. It seems like it presents itself as this unifying, all-encompassing, loving, kind. We're all going to be one family. We're going to work together, and there's no color here. And I don't like racists, and I don't like sinners either.
Everybody sins in that film,
right? In their own way,
except for the Native Americans. Like,
well,
they
yeah.
like, hey, that's what it is. The motherfucker behind you. And they got vampire. They're like, oh no, he cool. He one of us. All right, you've been warned. Sun going down, we're out.
And see that right there even further emphasizes the idea of the vampires, Remick being the idea and promise of America. Who was beefing during that time? Well, before that era. Before that era, the Mexicans and the new frontiersmen were beefing with each other because of the idea and the promise of America, that manifest destiny shit. And when he pulled up on them, hey man, I just want to get in the party with y'all. You look like y'all having fun. I got money, America. I got money, right? So that to me was like the spread of America and the promise of America, and everybody else. He didn't fuck with the KKK. The idea of America doesn't fuck with the KKK. We're all one. I'll take him out for you.
You know what would have been interesting is Mel Brooks to do not a parody, but a remake of this movie in his type. Because he's gonna say some stupid shit. He's gonna flip a lot of scripts.
He's gonna state the obvious.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
in the most funny way.
Yeah, I think this movie wants to be. I'm not saying comical, but I'm saying like say this quiet stuff loud, or vice versa, loud quiet, and not have any
repercussions from it.
Yeah, no pity for the weak.
Yeah. Like when I envisioned how they came up with the idea for this movie, I feel like that's what they did. They said, this is America, this is the system. How do we embody these into actual, how do we personify these and tell people this is who they are?
You got a regular average name, but you are the idea of this.
Right.
You are this.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're this. So, good luck.
And Smoke and Stack. You think about their characters. And you think about the division of Reconstruction era African Americans. There were
they should have just got somebody else to play his twin or like as a brother. I wasn't feeling that the twin thing, man. It didn't connect to me, man. It didn't connect to me.
Well,
I understood the concept.
Yeah, that was all.
The symbolism is perfect, though. But the symbolism is perfect though, because Black African Americans, were all seen as, whether you were fucking African American, Native American, whatever the fuck, if you looked like that, you were seen as that. But whether your mentality was like Smokes or whether your mentality was like Stacks, that's how you were seen, right?
It was a yin and a yang,
right? And Stack, the more street savvy, reckless one, what did he do? Well, not just gonna say what did he do? He fell into the lusts of the promise of America through Mary. And then when he turned, he was full on, this is it, bro. Do this shit. Come on.
I'm gonna grow old. And then he got reunited.
Of course, Sammy represents the blues.
Well, I was just invited them in one at a time.
You can't find it in. I mean,
you can. I'm like, you can come in. Come on in.
You in the back. You look weak. Only you can come in. Picking them out of the crowd. You sick motherfuckers. Take 20 steps back. Refilter in.
That's how they should have.
Re-rack.
I mean, I understand why they did how they did it, but in that scenario, that's what I would have did.
That made perfect sense.
Or just wait till sunlight.
Oh, y'all want to come in? Y'all can stay outside.
Yeah, she fucked it up. All they had
If she had a problem holding
Smoke
it to her out
told
there,
him. Smoke told him. All we gotta do is wait till sunlight, y'all. She was like, "No, hey, honey, ready to go? Car's all warmed up." She was like, "Yeah." Whoa, what do you mean, yeah? He been out here about 45 minutes. Anybody, that motherfucker been out there 2 minutes turning the vampire. You talking about 40? We ain't seen him since the beginning of the movie.
I would let it go. I'm like, all right, we'll holler at you.
So, all right, babe, you don't want to go? Red pulls a look. You want to go with your husband? That's fine with me. I mean, that's between you and him. But what I am going to do, I'm going to visit your daughter. Speaking of that, why did he give me vibes of Lucifer from Supernatural?
He did do that. I feel that.
I liked his character. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I liked his fucking character. Yeah. Sneaky, snaky, slithery, smart, but charming and charismatic. Like he almost got smoked. So, you got money? Yeah, I got money. You just want to get up in there? I don't know. Where y'all come from? Down the road. Down the road where? Down the road, Oklahoma. Whoa. That's a whole other state.
They don't look weather tired.
Yeah, we gotta talk about this.
Who do you think stood out the most in that movie?
Honestly, Remy.
What about you?
Smoke.
Smoke?
Yeah. I mean, call it cliche, but
let me take that back. For the small part that he played, the character that stood out the most from what I'm seeing on all social medias right now is a motherfucker who, y'all gonna let me in?
Oh, cornbread.
Why don't you walk your big ass in here?
10 freaky girls.
Yeah, that wouldn't be polite now, would it? I won't smoke. Invite me in.
Hey, my favorite was Andy. Hold on.
I like Danny.
Yeah.
I like thick with him too. So, but Amy, she held it down. They had a little argument, whatever. You praying for me? I'm praying for you the whole time. That's why you alive now. Then they had the sex scene, which is really awkward in the first 5 minutes of the movie. So I did not expect that.
Well, I want to tear the rind off of a lot of
Speaking
people. Aren't used to seeing shit in theaters. Go sit down. It's gonna get worse.
The preacher's son ate that woman's musty married food.
He was in a
Terrible.
rush.
Terrible.
He was in a rush.
Terrible. That's a sinning that his dad was talking about.
Coveting a man's wife.
You see, it was sprung.
Terrible.
She ain't gotta eat the garlic. Shut up. Yeah, she do gotta eat the garlic. Everybody eat the fucking garlic. She don't eat the garlic, she gonna die.
Yeah.
Period.
She's like, I don't want to eat the garlic. Like, you just ate but you can't eat no garlic for the squad? For the team? What the fuck? Out of line.
My guy, Delroy Lindo.
Yeah.
He held it down.
He did.
Drunk ass held it down the whole fucking movie.
Yeah. There's always got to be somebody that sacrifices themselves, though.
What we got to do, cornbread? We got to be kind to one another. Y'all go ahead and let me in so we can go ahead and go on doing this, be mankind and politeness to each other. That don't even make no sense. I wouldn't have let you in either. Like, no.
Yeah, so shit. So what'd you give it? Thumbs up?
I give it a thumbs up.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the mid.
Yeah. We didn't come up with a what's the
mid?
It's a mid.
I mean, that's
he's giving it a mid. 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up is still good. I mean, it's not bad.
It's not a gotta see it though. We want to get them got. So what?
No, definitely go see it.
It's go see it, not gotta see it.
Nah,
go see it in theaters and then maybe peek it once or maybe 4 times the most when it's on stream. I don't see that going. It might become a slow burner cult classic.
Here we go. So all 3 thumbs up is going to be a gotta see it, right? What we just did, the 2 thumbs up in the mid, it's worth your money.
Yeah,
definitely worth your money.
Bring snacks though.
I could wait
the session because I
ain't waited.
It ain't like I need that hot.
Could have got a good copy for it.
So you could have waited, but worth your money.
I wasn't mad at it.
Yeah, right? There you go.
I just wasn't.
I was mad at Minecraft because I went with my damn kid.
Yeah.
And the dad, I gotta get this. Dad, we can't eat that in here. You brought that from home, douche.
I pull up with a whole meal in that mug.
Raising my kid the right and wrong way.
Yeah, right.
Man, if Dez ain't get the close ass time at 8 o'clock, I thought the movie started at 8:45.
I said 8 in the chat and talked to you there.
My kid was there playing games while I was doing notes and shit for the school board meeting. Playing games. I get the phone back from later, and he had the calls in the chat. I was like, man, I thought it was like we were talking earlier, like setting a date for it. Like we're gonna catch it on this day, not that night.
Yeah, I'm impulsive.
Oh no, it's perfectly fine.
I'm impulsive. I seen it. I had the money. I heard so much about it. I seen Mike was down. I said, Mike, you down? He said he down. I said, shit, tonight. He said, bet.
Mm-hmm.
Hit everybody up. Let's make this move. Moves were made.
Is that what we review next, or
Minecraft.
Okay.
Yeah, Minecraft next.
Right.
You watched it with Nico.
Yeah, we watched it here on bootleg. So it was the bootleg was HD copy, but the green screen or
the whole damn movie is that.
Yeah, but like some of the shit wasn't hitting like how it's supposed to. It's like pre-editing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I got you one of those.
That's rough.
Before
with the strings and shit still in there. Yeah,
we see some strings. Yeah, so we watched that shit. I don't think Nico knows it too much, but I did. I thought, what the fuck is going on? And I thought, oh yeah, we watched the bootleg.
Just happy to see it.
But yeah, I mean, like from what I seen, it was straight, man.
So we got Jason Momoa, Jack Black, and
that chick from Orange is the New Black.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I like her.
She's a fantastic actress.
Hold on, let me see what's her name.
Fantastic actress. What? Yeah.
Fantastic actress.
And my daughter loves her character because she's really into animals.
Her name is Danielle Brooks.
Danielle Brooks.
Emma Myers.
And Emma Myers. And a whole cast of new people.
So they could afford Momoa and Black.
Jennifer Coolidge.
Oh yeah, Jennifer Coolidge.
Stifler's mom.
Yeah. Her character's
that
always
was
fucking
so
funny.
Unneeded.
Her character's always fucking funny.
No. to me, she's worse than your perception of Sinners, Mike. I don't like her. All she is just this loud, obnoxious, annoying human being that can't. She's one note, and her role, unless that takes off something for the second film, and she was a setup for the next, was completely useless. They were like, we've got a few 30 whatever thousand to pay her.
It wasn't useless. It was for a reason.
She had a villager guy.
Yeah, it was to incorporate the villager, and it was basically to get the villager's character off. They needed a person in the real world gullible enough to fall for the villager to get that to make sense in the story.
I don't see how her hitting him and getting him to speak English did anything for the film. He just stumbled out of the door and basically learned a new language. That was it.
Well, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So in the movie, one of the villagers, if you've ever played Minecraft, I guess they're villagers. So one of the villagers stumbles out of the Minecraft world into the real world.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
I told you I haven't played the game, man.
No, he's talking about in the movie.
Yeah, the movie.
Oh, yeah, okay. I thought you said in the game.
No, I have no clue about the game.
I was like, damn, if that was that, they really hit the shit spot on then.
Yeah, no, I ain't played the game. Mookie played the game.
My son, he plays it for like maybe 10 hours his entire life recently.
Nico plays it too,
Yeah, I've never played it, but I know in the movie that's what happened. So that's what I'm saying. They had to do something with the character of the villager while he was in the real world, and running into her as ditzy and vulnerable as she was, only made sense.
Yeah. It was cool for kids. I mean,
yeah, I just went into it to be there for the kid.
I didn't know I'd like it. Jason Momoa is fucking hilarious.
He's basically, since the Fast and Furious movie, been playing that DC character, Lobo.
Oh, he's about to be Lobo. Yeah.
He's basically in that. Have you seen the latest Fast and Furious?
Yeah.
Man, I think I
It's-
stopped at.
Yeah, same.
Fast forward.
But that one I
Watch
caught-
that one. Watch
I
that
watched
one.
that
You like that one?
I did. I didn't
That
watch
one-
when they
that
went.
was
I heard they
really
went to
fun.
outer space and some shit. I've
Let's
lost.
skip that one.
But I heard Momoa, and they pulled it back to the
Shit.
the first 3 films. Was the
Okay.
3rd one the dad?
Mhm.
And I was like, all right, you created this, but I can see this. And then he was just he was the Joker in this movie. Just the world can fucking burn.
I haven't watched the Fast and Furious.
Everybody's expendable.
This is a side note. I haven't watched the Fast and Furious movies. Like Chris said, it's been what 7 since The Rock redirected a missile with his bare hands.
I stopped at 4.
Yeah, Rock redirects a missile at one point. So I haven't watched it since that because I'm like, this is fucking crazy.
And he's the Rock.
Hobbs, he's Hobbs.
And they had the spinoff too for those guys, didn't they? That's such a cash grab.
I did.
I only
watch
heard
that
about
one.
it.
I watched that one, but I didn't. After that, I was like, I'm done. So I stumbled up on Fast and Furious. Was it X on YouTube? I was like, I was cleaning the room with phone closed. I was like, I guess. Let me turn on. Then as I'm watching, I'm like, Jason Momoa's he's a fucking beast. What the? This is a good movie. Jason Momoa made this shit a good movie.
He did. He definitely took the characters out of themselves for a minute and rattled the fucking cage.
Yeah. Nobody's fucking safe.
I'm telling you.
I didn't see it, man. I gotta see it.
Yeah, my fucking head,
I
man.
didn't see it.
Like literally. You think his crew, he rolls in his crew and Vin Diesel's like, I'm gonna fucking kill everybody. He's like, kill these guys.
I don't give a fuck. Money's money.
I think I'm worried about them. Dude, you killed my dad. What are we even talking about? Look, no, I'll make a deal with you. Like, bro, who
Who does this? Yeah.
And his guys are like,
yeah.
Like,
Hey,
Vin
like,
Diesel's
whoa,
like,
calm down, guys. Wait. He's stepping in front of fucking guns and
pow.
Yeah, anytime.
He's got snipers on his snipers. Like, whoa, who does this shit?
That's what I'm saying. He's basically playing Lobo,
but
getting ready for it.
Jason Momoa is showing his range
Versatility.
with this movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. He played a little 80s throw video game guy. Who's definitely a peak in middle school or high school kind of person.
That was the peak of his life, winning a video game tournament when he was like 16. And in the movie, he's got to be like 35, 40 years old, at least, somewhere in that range.
Yeah.
So he's owns a video game store that's going under. His car breaks down. He has no friends and no prospects of anything further in life. So he's really on a downhill when he comes across this cube from the Minecraft world that Jack Black sent back to be stored away safely.
Yeah, he spent the last of his money on that storage unit.
Yeah.
Hoping to find gold.
Yeah.
Ended up, I thought he was getting an Atari.
Yeah.
That would have pissed me off too.
Bro, seriously.
Yeah, your boy called you and said, hey, there's this in there. Go and check that shit out. Give a little shaky shake, you know? Fucking box.
I just wrote it down. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Then the kid in the movie, the main kid, or is it the main? I guess who's the main? I guess
The
he's the main
co-star.
character. Yeah, co-star.
Because Jack Black plays the main Minecraft guy, right?
Yeah.
Again, I haven't played the game.
I feel like Jason Momoa was a star of the movie, even though I think they branded it as Jack Black.
Kind of like SpongeBob. You know, Patrick's only the real star in the movie. For sure.
Valid.
But Jason Momoa is in like 90% of the fucking movie.
Yeah.
And they're like, Jack Black.
And he saves the. Oh, well, sorry, guys. And he saves the day. Like, I told Tiff, too, like, all this shit's going on, right? And I leaned over to her. I said, you know, Momoa's not dead, right? She's like, yeah, he's dead. He blew up. I said,
Nah.
he ain't dead.
It's Jason
I said,
Momoa.
remember the wings? And then sure enough.
Yeah.
I call it. I mean, it was well fucking like a fucking. I don't know. It was so televised
Right.
to anybody who basically has an
It's a kid's
understanding.
movie.
Oh yeah, and that's what it is. And my kid was he was yeah. I caught him in a moment. Like some
It was
fucking,
very cliche.
yeah, it was. But I mean, for the kids
Yeah.
who never seen these classics
Yeah.
and experienced that,
These
this
things.
girl Jack Black is like the last 3 generations, like live action Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. Jack Black's a good. He's one of my top comedic actors.
He's one of my top actors. Period, bro.
My favorite film from him.
He started
I don't
out
know
in
if you ever seen
dramatic
it.
roles.
He did.
It was one of his first ones. Remember
Or
Orange
serious
County?
roles.
Yeah.
That was where
He
I
was in,
got introduced.
when he in what was that military movie?
Yeah, you're right.
What's it called? Gun. Where the soldier shot himself in the head at the beginning.
Oh wait, no.
Yeah,
The
was
Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, wasn't he in there? He was the brother.
I have to dig that piece of history up. If it was, he wasn't. He wasn't the one that shot himself or nothing.
No, he wasn't the one that shot
He wasn't
himself.
Lauren Pyle. No.
But yeah, Jack Black, he's the man.
He's done R.L. Stein movies,
Oh yeah, he's killing that shit.
and he went and did what?
Kung Fu
Jumanji?
Panda, Nacho
Kung Fu
Libre.
Panda. Kung Fu Nacho Libre. That's what I'm saying. Like the last 2, maybe even 3 decades.
Shallow Hal. That was a classic.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I remember seeing that in the
That
theater.
make you feel terrible about yourself.
Hey man, he got a good ass lineup. 'Cause he's a King Kong. He's about to be in a new Anaconda movie.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh.
with Ant-Man and somebody else.
No. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
these guys, man.
He's just
It's the only thing holding the film industry together. They keep recycling these fucks together, and it's just
Yeah.
like,
I'm tired of seeing it.
I mean
Yeah.
but that's the game. There's people who the directors and shit, the writers, the casting directors, they have their crews.
Tropic Thunder though.
bro, that will. Nah.
Cult classic.
Yes. But Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder gave me a whole new respect for Robert Downey Jr.
Absolutely.
that
Michael
movie, 5 years plus or 5 years minus, would not have been made.
He was in Borderlands too. Did y'all watch Borderlands?
The series?
That's a
something
movie.
Oh, you talking about the video game?
Yeah.
No, I didn't watch that one yet.
That one was straight. Year one, that shit was hilarious.
Year one. That sounds so.
The
familiar.
first 45 minutes,
Uh,
fucking hilarious. After that, falls
with,
off dramatically.
Kid from Superbad, Michael Cena.
Michael Cena.
Yes, I remember now.
Michael Cena.
Yes.
Michael
Yeah.
Cena.
Yeah, they're the caveman on through that time. Yeah.
This is the first 45 minutes, fucking hilarious. Like die hard laughing hilarious after that. But we're talking about Minecraft.
I know he was in the Never Ending Story though.
The original?
Part 3.
Oh no, yeah.
What?
Demolition Man, the Cable Guy.
He was
He was in the
Demolition
Jackal.
Man.
Remember he gets his
Yeah.
arm blown off?
He was the Demolition Man.
Jackal,
You
yeah,
remember the
Jackal.
Jackal?
Right.
Minecraft.
Oh yeah, we're getting off track. Yeah,
Yeah, y'all getting off track.
Ooh, piece of candy.
I give it a. Oh, are we rating it? Is that
No,
what
we're talking.
Oh, we still talking about it?
We just got into the movie.
Oh.
So we talked about how they got into the Minecraft world. So
Oh, you breaking down the whole movie?
no, I'm just breaking down bits of the movie that are the major pieces of the movie. We got to get there. We got to actually start.
All right, get there then,
Like I
man.
said though, I think they basically did what the original '90s Mario movie should have done. They showed us there's a real world, yes, but then these guys get sucked the fuck down into this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same almost thing that the animated Mario recently did.
I like how they did with Space Jam.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I do like how they incorporated elements from the game that I've seen, whatever. Like everything was spot on that. Like even the tunnel scene when Momoa fell down into the fucking
The train car thing.
that was fucking dope. But I'm talking about when the zombies and the skeletons were chasing him, and Momoa fell into the underground trap and started digging through. He found the tunnel, and they gave you the fucking video game screen look. And I was like, oh, that's dope.
See, I gotta rewatch it because that bootleg.
Yeah, that's funny. Honestly, I want to watch the version you saw now that I had seen the original.
Right?
Not vice versa, because then you know kind of what's going to happen. But you just need the colors.
He saw Momoa with the
They're acting.
The 3D
You see how well they act.
the 3D frames.
But they do. They be showing the actors and stuff, the movie, and what these things look like and where they're going to go and such. So it's not like they're just told to imagine something. No, they've seen themselves on the screen up to that point, or interact with the villain.
Yeah.
So, but I liked how they did the pig leader, like it was
Everything felt.
shit looked
Hey,
real.
did the mouse move? When they talked, did the mouse move?
Yeah.
See?
Well, not like articulated, but it was like
the move. See, mine didn't move. It was just like it just stay still.
yeah,
It
like
just stay still, man.
That first one that she summoned, his voice threw me the fuck off because he pulled up all tough.
yeah, and then also
Yeah.
I said, hey, what do you need?
We go way back. What's going on, dude? What's new?
Oh, he handled them. He handled them handily in the fucking first village. I wanted some of that chicken. Not gonna lie to you, that lava chicken looked fire.
They look good.
And Jason Momoa again. He was the. He wasn't even a narcissist. What was he?
Chauvinistic. I
Funny.
mean, he was full of himself.
It was
Definitely
funny.
full of himself.
Yeah, he peaked in high school, kind of wannabe jock. Because he definitely wasn't a jock.
Arrested development. That's the term. He had an arrested development. He definitely had arrested development, but he had no friends, so he had nobody to like. You know, you gotta have people to like.
He created his
world's
own
gotta shape
hell
you.
around him and couldn't escape.
Mm-hmm. In the video game shop, he never grew out of it.
And he had only seen that nobody cares anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like took him that long to realize that he's about to lose everything because of the facade that he was trying to maintain.
Yep. So his character redemption arc came through. Steve's character redemption arc came through.
Yeah. And he was like, yeah, I'm going to go.
It was subtle. it was subtle.
I'm going to go back to the real world. I don't have any social security, no tax, no anything. I've never been to a doctor, it looks like. But I'm going to come back. I'm going to break society, guys. And that's the thing, too. Like, the real world, when the villager character was, like, in their society and nobody questioned this.
Yeah, which is really weird.
Yeah, and all the humans went to the Minecraft world and was just like, okay, that's how it is here. This shouldn't freak me the fuck out. They just casually went along. Oh, lava. Okay.
But it did throw Danielle off a little bit. And then the sister, she was so focused on getting her brother back that it really didn't matter regardless. Jason Momoa was just so immune to it. It's just like,
he was numb. He was just like, yeah, cool. Let's do this.
it's a sheep. I'll go talk to it. What?
I want to be a deer, I'm an alpha male.
Alpha male.
But you guys should listen to me because, I won a video game contest in 1986. And it's really all I've done with my life. But that doesn't even matter. You guys should still listen to me. Like, what?
Ooh.
What was that one video game movie with Adam Sandler?
Oh, with Pac-Man and
I
all
was thinking of that.
Yeah.
Pixel.
Pixel. I liked that one.
That was a good one, too.
I like the homage they did, especially when they killed the Pac-Man guy.
Yeah.
I was like, you didn't have to, but thanks.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool.
I like that one better.
You like it?
I like Pixel
Yeah, I
better
didn't.
than Minecraft.
If we're doing a rating, I'm like mid going down, but again, I had no skin in the game. It wasn't something that I really ever knew anything about, so they did a fair job on explaining these characters that I had no fucking clue other than the name Steve, because all these kids walking around with it on their shirt and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, y'all's graphics in your video game suck.
Yeah.
Like, why do you want to play something like this? I thought we got to this level. Y'all are going back to less than 8-bit right now. Like, I don't even. This is Doom.
That's what society's doing. It's going backwards, man.
Yeah, I was like, all they do is like create Doom for kids.
Yeah.
What I do like, or the funniest scene to me was the last scene. Well, not the last scene, the conclusion to the battle. And she was like, okay, I give up. Okay, I got a secret to tell you. Just come closer. He's like, are you going to try to stab me? She's like, no. Well, I don't have any weapons. Just come closer. Let me tell you. He's like, what? She's like,
Totally not ready for it. Yeah.
I said, really? You tried that? She's like, oh, I don't know why I tried that. That's crazy. Look, I have another, but seriously this time, I got a secret to tell you. He's like, we're not going to do this. She's like, ah.
But again, this is something like, for the young viewers, not, they had that flying Momoa moment. And the kids were like, yeah. Now they're having these silly kind of campy moments too. Hey, Tim, remember back in there? Like, this movie was so stupid. Look what they did. And they laugh about it.
Man.
They will revisit it. This is going to be.
I like this.
I'd say out of the last 5 to 10 years, probably setting aside Disney stuff, probably the most bought movie I think coming up for a very long time.
Yeah.
Because the kids, you figure this will get shelved, and then right before they go back to school, maybe it'll come on DVD.
Yeah.
No,
So this is
in 2
this
months is going to
our
be
kids'
streaming.
nostalgia right here. That's their movie. Like,
Yeah, this
because
is-
Mooka was born in 06, Nico was born in 13, and they both played it.
Yeah, now you got my kid. Even now, he
Yeah.
just he found the game for real cheap. So I was like, whatever. Kept him away this long, and then he got into it. And he's just having fun building it. And I just want to say, you got a little bit of time on this because I definitely see where this would consume. So
Yeah.
kid got to go out and get some suntan. It's, like a melon. It's going to hurt him later.
Yeah. Facts.
So I guess we should do 2 ratings for this one, huh? Family rating and an adult rating.
Well, family out there, I'm up for that. But the other is like
Mid.
it's less than mid almost because again it just.
So I'm with Chris. I got a thumbs up for the family side, and for the adult by yourself side, I give it a mid. Never played the game, so that's why I'm at.
So for the family, I give it a thumbs up. But it gets a subtraction for that flying scene. Like that shit for family shit. Like
That was a little much. It was a little much.
And then I give it a bid for myself. Like I'm not big on Minecraft either, and like I said, I like pixel.
Yeah.
So,
So
but
you're
Jack
gonna
Black,
take
Jack
your
Black
kids.
is the man. I fuck with Jack Black. Jason Momoa is dope. So yeah, he's cool with me.
If you're going with your kids, definitely go see it. Definitely go see it. If you're going by yourself, if you're not a fan of the game and just want something interesting to see,
Yeah,
maybe.
don't watch Sinners. I mean, watch Sinners on fire. Go see that shit. Go see Sinners.
And now, we're at 51 minutes. We're gonna be going over the hour.
Yeah, I told you, man. I told you.
No, you don't wanted to put the current events in. This guy.
Because I knew it was going to be over. So we're all trying to make it even with 2 hours. Come on, bro. You ain't doing the math. The math ain't math.
Oh, he pulling a Valentina right now. Nah, see, I had all this planned from the get-go.
Unless you fucking in the room.
We got current events. I want to talk about this cartel interview.
What?
You didn't hear about that?
No,
Cartel interview?
We'll talk about that later.
Oh boy.
Right now, we're going to talk about the new Avengers.
The new Avengers.
Yeah.
That's a Thunderbolts, nigga.
Did you see
No,
what
it's
they did
not.
on their social media?
I seen that before I came over
copyright-
here.
Yeah, the copyright shit's hilarious.
I ain't seen
Oh,
it.
Avengers, they're
Yeah, it's copyrighted out
They're-
on the
yeah.
page.
on their official page. They went in, just being petty.
I feel it.
They got the Young Avengers, the New Avengers.
They got a bunch of Avenger team, man. They got the Dark Avengers,
West Coast.
South Side, Dirty Third.
But like I said, on the featured MCU episode, I said that was going to happen.
Yeah. You been saying
But,
that.
Thunderbolts. Man.
Luke Cage is on the Third Coast one.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say about Thunderbolts right now, well, let me pop this off. John Walker is all go. He's ready for it. You got smoke. John Walker got fucking branches, leaves,
Let's
cow,
wrap this shit up.
beef, coal. He got whatever you want for days. He
He
don't
let his
give a
P-
fuck.
He let his PTSD get the best of him, and this is his superpower. He got a little juice, yeah, but that's his real superpower.
Bro.
PTSD from the military.
Yeah.
If you make a plan with John Walker, you got 3 seconds to execute the plan before he executes everybody.
Yeah. Me and my team.
Oh man, Ghost played a role.
Ghost should be so OP.
Yeah.
It's not even funny. Like,
But they established that we can't let this motherfucker be OP from the very beginning of the movie. When she
Yeah.
tried to go through the wall, they was like, nope,
Yeah.
on Sonic everything. No, we know about you. We know about you. We can't let you just roam free around this place. You'll cause havoc. So we're gonna make guns based off this technology. We're gonna make handcuffs. We're gonna make radios. You're gonna be useless.
new toothpicks. We even got those.
Yeah.
You're gonna be useless throughout this movie. So you better get real good with that hand-to-hand combat. You're gonna be
Yeah,
using it.
Ghost needed to have the fucking collar taken off.
they nerfed the fuck out of Ghost.
They were like,
immediately.
"Oh, we're gonna nerf Taskmaster, and look what happened to you."
Oh,
Wait,
shit.
I'm getting nerfed in this movie? Oh no, I'm gonna die. That's their.
I guess that's the only way to do the
You read
nerf
the script, you're like,
Taskmaster.
bro, Mike, I thought she went through. No, not in this one. What? Oh no, no. That's a.
And
Like-
Taskmaster was doing work. How are you blocking bullets point blank range at different levels? This much pow. No, stop.
Yeah, that's not
why,
human.
Why are you playing with me?
She's not that enhanced, and she's doing like she's a fucking like Vision. Like you were a
Shit, man.
human,
bro. That's what I'm saying.
Trained.
Like,
Sure,
God,
cool.
man,
You're a human. You didn't get no serum, no nothing.
how are you anticipating the gunshots?
Yeah, that's a little
wild.
extra.
She had to be taken out too.
Mhm.
She'd been a fucking problem.
They're like, don't roll in here with that stupid agent shit. We're gonna get off next. You know, saw what happened to She-Hulk. Who would have heard of her since?
And Valentina played that shit nice.
Yeah, that's the Marvel's Amanda Waller.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Told all of them basically the same story.
Yep.
And John Walker is like, fuck what y'all are talking about. I don't give a fuck what she told me. All I know is I'm about to get my family back. Like, bro, she told you that too.
Shut up. I did kind of want to see Taskmaster a little bit more though. But
Yeah.
They
I
gave
get
no
it.
reverence to
I
Taskmaster
get
like
it though.
at all.
I get it.
It's like,
The Suicide Squad move, like,
Yeah, you gotta.
set the tone.
You're cleaning the slate.
Mm-hmm.
Look, forget about this. We know it was a problem character. Next, they're gonna have a scroll commit.
Oh, yeah,
And she gets that letter. Wait, I'm in Thunderbolt. No.
Taskmaster was literally only in the movie to be killed.
Yeah.
Like,
Get
literally.
somebody.
Get on the poster. That was actually a courtesy. I feel like even in like you could be in the trailer just to show
I
you.
think they put her in the trailer way more than
Yeah.
They
they
did.
did.
She was in
right?
the trailer longer than she was in the
In the
movie.
movie.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, but they did that, so they can make sure that you didn't want to fuck it up and give it away. But it's like, bro, we knew from the very beginning Taskmaster wasn't going to be a part of the final crew. Like, what are we doing? Like, why would they even play games with us like that? So Taskmaster gets popped almost immediately.
Out of there.
Yeah, gone by ghosts.
I thought maybe she was gonna come back. Nah.
Nah, not at all. Not at all. And then Bob pops up. John Walker's like, who the fuck are you? Like I said, he's all go. He's ready to take out Bob. Bob's in he's in the hospital scrubs. And John Walker's like, who the fuck are you? I'm about ready to take you the fuck out, bro. Explain yourself. Explain
For
yourself.
somebody being in the military, like, he should have put two and two together. Like, he should have put two and two together pretty quick. And
Oh, but he did. He just didn't tell
no,
nobody.
he didn't. Not quick enough.
He didn't know, well, not the Sentry shit, but he knew he was there for some other reason than what Bob was saying. Because remember, he seen the little capsule that Bob was in. He seen the little paperwork and shit. But
I didn't see the paperwork. Yelena did. She had the paperwork.
He seen no, okay, it was the shadow shit. That's what it was, the depression shit.
When he touched the hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he just didn't put it. He didn't. I mean, nobody knew Bob was gonna be Sentry.
I did.
I mean, nobody in their world knew Bob was gonna be Sentry.
I did.
Fucking crazy, man. So Bob, I like Bob. On the ending, when they're like New Avengers, and Bob's like, you guys, you're the New Avengers. Is fucking great. And they're looking at him like, bro, I guess you are too. And he's like, no, not
But
me.
they did that shit on purpose.
You guys did all that shit. That's
He's gonna
great.
be on the bench for a little minute, like how they did Captain Marvel.
Oh yeah, he gotta be.
Yeah, it was overpowered, man.
And
But they did a good ass job, like showing that in the movie,
bro,
like how powerful he was in that shit.
he's
Yeah, both sides of them.
Yeah.
reluctantly fighting motherfuckers and whooping their ass. How do you reluctantly fight me and whoop my ass?
Yeah, man. So that shit was pretty much, the movie was, to wrap it up, was therapy for ex supervillains. Well, not supervillains, but
And none of them were super villains, which Bucky was.
They just wanted
They
to be on
are.
the Wheaties box.
They all were.
Go.
They all became villains at some point.
Red Guardian became a villain?
Yeah, he was a villain before.
Oh, shit.
He was working with the
CIA?
Black Widow and all that shit. The
Well,
Black
that-
Widow
Red
shit.
Okay. I can remember his name earlier.
Taskmaster was. It was pretty much Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Same shit. Like how they were villains. Bless you.
Without the suicide. Bless you. Because none of them were trying to go die.
No,
Maybe Elena was.
Well, they're because she was going
Bob
through it.
was.
Bob wasn't trying to die.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, he
He
was.
was suicidal. Man, the whole movie was pretty much about mental health, depression, and guilt, and
Yeah, letting that shit take
Shame.
over and then
Yeah.
Failure, yeah.
failure, all that shit.
Hmm.
The void was pretty much depression.
Super depressed.
Yes.
So depressed. I want you to be depressed too.
That nigga was like, turn niggas in the shadow.
Tree. That was his inspiration.
Tree. You're a tree. You're a bush.
If I hit him with a hip thrust.
The dead ass after that. Elena said, "Look, there's nothing left. It's nothing but the void. You know it. I know it. Join me. Join. I mean, I'm going to turn you anyway, but join me."
I want to know at least I have one willing. Just one.
But that would defeat the whole purpose of the void to have one friend.
I like the older teams of the Thunderbolts, though. The older teams. Because this is like I guess, a new Thunderbolt team, but
Yeah.
the Thunderbolt team that has like Deadpool, Red Hulk in it, Punisher, Wolverine, Archangel.
Archangel,
Yeah.
I guess.
Man, there's a Thunderbolts
You
team.
eventually
It's
want to
called-
move on from that character because if he's no longer with Apocalypse, like that's all he ever cares about. So you really get tired of just keep bringing him back. So yes, if you wrote him off, Archangel.
Favorite scene from Thunderbolts.
I assume
Yeah, they're a little good
the
part.
off the building, over when she's going off the side of the building.
That's your favorite scene?
Yeah.
The very beginning of the movie?
Yeah.
What do you like about that scene?
I saw a lot of science behind it.
The science of sound.
Yeah, the science is sound. No, I was watching a bunch of dumbass YouTubers. And they were breaking it down, and they were showing like what all she did. Like people had. Oh, was that Sinister?
Nah, Agent Venom,
Agent Venom?
Punisher,
Oh, okay.
Deadpool, Red Hulk, Elektra. Yeah, that's a dope ass Thunderbolt squad.
That's buy worthy.
I mean, Elektra's not out of the pit yet. I don't think. Or did she die in the pit? But what were you saying?
Yeah, just saying, the lot that the actress went to just to pull off that scene, and it was real, and there wasn't suspension for it.
So she did that for real, is what you're saying.
Yes,
She did that. Not a
not
stunt double.
double.
We got
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of
Mrs.
videos.
Tom Cruise out here.
I guess, man, but we're finally getting Black Cat. I'm sorry. Finally getting Black Cat.
Yeah.
Your girl, Liv Taylor, the little short Dom WWE girl.
She's gonna be playing Black Cat? That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
In which the new Spider-Man?
Well, the fourth one. Hopefully, if it ever really gets done. Yeah, you got the redhead chick from Stranger Things. She's gonna be. I don't know. I think she's gonna be Gwen Stacy.
I love you, man.
I think they're gonna just dye her hair like they did the other one from the first trilogy.
It would make more sense of her being Mary Jane.
Yes, but they want to die with that lie of what they created with the one current.
Oh, the MJ.
Yeah, that's whatever. It worked. It's fine. She turned from this like internal goth girl to this like forefront girl in high school. That would not happen.
What world is Spider-Man going to be in, though? When's the next Spider-Man coming out?
Oh,
The one where
exactly.
nobody remembers who he is.
You got to think about the timeline of this Spider-Man. See, exactly. That could be a whole new MJ.
Yeah, we're gonna, of course, have to go multiversal bullshit.
Nah, not even that.
No.
It could be a whole new MJ. Because remember, this MJ doesn't remember him.
I just want Ned as Hobgoblin.
He's gonna be a Hobgoblin for
He
sure.
needs to be, bro. We don't have a Hobgoblin yet in any of them. And I know they're scratching their fucking nuts about trying to do the Green Goblin, but please don't.
They don't need to. But
Vulture, y'all done fucked up with
Osborn
it.
does need to become Iron Patriot so he can do the Dark Avengers.
Y'all getting sidetracked like, man, we
No,
supposed to be
we
talking
on the
about
Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, that's all ties in.
Yeah, we,
Some
well,
nerd
we,
shit.
we were talking about, the other ones, the other.
Some nerd shit, man. It all blends
Yeah,
in.
yeah, we talk about the Thunderbolts movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and then when this group dies and whatever, and then we'll know who can be on the next one, and we'll have to roll these ones back.
But then
And go say, hey, look, we called
I
it.
feel like in the other movies she recruited more people. Did she recruit like Abomination as one of the people too?
Yes.
And there was a
That's
couple
what I'm
other
saying.
people too, right?
There's so many other villains they could have drawn into this.
Crossbones. They could.
Crossbones.
Is he still alive?
No, Crossbones is dead.
But
Yeah,
they always
they
come
really
back,
try
though.
to right him, but they played as if him and Captain have been going back and forth for years now up to this point, and it's finally Captain's time to get him. But all the fans are like, bro, it's a huge fucking character. Why did you just kill him off? And that was the beginning of get used to it.
Yeah, pretty much.
We kill off all of our good villains.
That's why Black Panther made such a jump to Killmonger like that, because they killed off the Claw.
Man, they never did.
In Endgame.
I wanted him and Captain America to fight so fucking bad. Like,
Man,
really,
they missed a lot of opportunities. With
They
a lot
did.
Of fights.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they could have just the little fucking watered prison thing, or what it's called now. But start stashing motherfuckers in there. Your villains that you caught, but you never killed.
Same with
Just
Red
don't-
Skull.
Yes.
Man, they never seen him too.
We had him
This
for
sent Red Skull to a whole nother fucking dimension.
He wasn't
Yeah.
even Red Skull no more. He was the keeper of the Infinity Stone and shit. He like, I'm not even Red Skull no
Bro,
more.
I tried to do that.
But you
shit
see
and
as a
look around and
phantasm of the guy you called Red
I'm
Skull.
doing this to get
Why are
time
you
cut off.
well, why are you
Yeah.
that same phantasm for everybody then, if that's the case?
I am the Soul Stone Keeper.
Right?
Don't you see it's red? Wasn't that a hint that I'm going to be here?
Yeah, like, come on, bro.
Y'all should have known. And then y'all said Cap to me? Bro, never ending.
Nah,
Goku and Vegeta fight that should be.
yeah. Yeah.
Fucking Sinister Skull versus, middle-aged Cap.
So it's good. I guess it's good. They got a villain they can't kill because he's tied to a hero.
The villain in that movie was who? Who was the villain?
Void.
Society.
Exactly.
Deeper meanings.
Guilt, shame,
mental
and depression.
Yep.
Because really, didn't nobody die in that movie except for Taskmaster.
Faster. It's like she really pissed one of the writers off, and they're like, you know what? Fuck this bitch.
Yeah, everybody lived except
And then
for
they
her.
were
So I guess they kept their trend of killing villains off, huh?
I mean, there's no head count. Like, it wasn't, hey, we need this many to become the Thunderbolts.
Like-
We lose one, we get an asterisk.
Valentina, like, she tried to kill these niggas. Like, how are they not, like, they just gonna let that
That's what she said. That's what she said. They're working. What do you mean they're working together? This is a team of rejects and losers. There's no way work together. What do you mean? I'm
It
confused.
sounds like the military.
I mean, the U.S. was a U.S. agent. He is ex-military.
That's what I'm saying. His superpower is PTSD harnessed.
No, Bob's superpower is hard as PTSD.
You know what? That's fair.
Yeah. Sentry was the dopest in the movie to me,
And
man.
John Walker again didn't give no fucks. Motherfucker turned the century. John Walker with the shield. Boom, neck chop. That didn't work. Okay,
At least it keeps going.
he about to kick my ass.
They got their ass whooped. They got their ass whooped. And they lucky that Bob took a light on him. Because Bob could have really fucked him up.
And he told him that. He told him, go ahead and leave, y'all, because she's tripping. I don't want to fight y'all. She's trying to convince me to fight y'all.
She wants me to kill y'all.
I really don't know what's going on. I'm just doing this because you like my hair?
Yeah, but even the word wasn't bad because he went out there killing niggas.
No, it was just like, oh, I think you depressed.
Yeah,
Here,
he gonna show you
you
what
depressed. You're not depressed. It doesn't matter. I am.
He would just send you to therapy.
That's
till you
how
get over
I
that
was saying.
shit.
I am.
The boy would send you to therapy till you got over your shit.
You depressed? It doesn't matter. Like Bucky, he's like, I'm cool. I went through all my shit already.
Yeah.
Like, I knew y'all were gonna look at me. Guess what? I'm immune.
I went to Wakanda,
Same-
killed with some niggas.
Same thing with Red Guardian. Red Guardian was just, my shit was fun. I got to relive my good old days.
Yeah,
It's like you two
they good.
are weird. Everybody else was like, it was hell to get here. John Walker's like, I saw mine earlier. It's the only reason I'm straight.
Hey, but what do you think about the end credit scene? Who do you think?
Fantastic Four.
Who do you think's in the ship?
I say it's either just Doom or Doom and Squad. Like he got his own Avengers.
In the ship, the Fantastic Four ship. You
I
it's
think-
Doom?
I think Fantastic Four went somewhere, right? Fucked around a little bit, found this guy named Doom, and he kicked their ass. And then he dipped out with their jet and left them in the Monica Rambeau X-Men era universe. Doom took their ship and dipped. And that's what creates the feud between Reed Richards and Hammerfell.
What if it's Franklin Richards?
The son?
Yeah. Getting sent to the Earth like Superman.
Kind of back in time shit.
I have a different.
So that's a multiverse and a
Because
time traveling movie.
In the movie theater or in the movie trailer, she's pregnant.
Yeah.
So in a Fantastic Four movie, we can see some events that would happen to where she ends up having a baby and has to send him off.
You can't call him Nathan. You just call him Cable. It's just been done.
But still,
I know.
I got a different theory.
all right, what you got? We'll see who's
My
right.
thinking is it's the Fantastic Four. Why? Because of Reed Richards, from all accounts that we're seeing in the trailers and people breaking down shit, Easter eggs and whatnot, he knows there are other universes out there. There's a multiverse out there.
That makes sense.
We know from Multiverse of Madness that we can kind of almost assume that there's a number of Reeds that are aware that there are other universes out there
All of them.
with other Reeds.
The Council of Reeds.
If not all of them, knowing that there are other
No, they all do.
universes.
They all know.
Right, you can assume that
Especially with Franklin out
the,
there.
you can assume that from the comics, but right now for the MCU, we know that at least a portion of them, if not all of them, are going to know about other universes. And if that's the case, then Reed in this universe may have found that one universe where there is no Reed. That way, the Fantastic Four can escape there in order to buy time to stave off the
You saying
multi-universal cataclysm that's coming.
You saying there ain't no Franklin Richards?
No, there's no Fantastic Four in general in the 616. So 616 would be the safest place for the Fantastic Four to go to without causing an incursion.
Uh-huh.
Because apparently we had some, but they died off. So now we can have one here.
All right. I mean, I can dig it.
That's a lot of diving down the multiverse, but
But in
Okay.
the origin story, they do show up back on Earth in a jet, and they got superpowers, so could be the Fantastic Four too. Actually, yeah.
I mean, I think it's the dupe
You
that
think
they
it's
want to
Doom?
create. I think it's Doom, but I think they want to dupe the audience because
Tony-
they got
Tony
everybody.
Stark?
We know the Fantastic Four. Oh yeah, restart. But this group that they're coming to, Four's on a spaceship. What the fuck is that about?
Right.
But we know and we expect when those doors open, like some stretchy arms or a fucking flame off kid gonna come through, and then just a fucking like Darth Vader metal glove pulls the smoke away, and then just starts laying waste with the fucking sorcery shit on everybody. Not even saying a hello, just fucking them up.
I don't know.
That would be awesome. Just open a fucking Doom attack.
Doom doesn't operate like that. He doesn't just operate off of initial brute force. He'd much rather be diplomatic with you in in a way in which he holds all the cards, in which you have really no choice but to be diplomatic. And when you don't bend to his will, that's when he's like, okay, now we're gonna play this game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't see that. Like if he does show up, if that's the case, I see him. He would show up, probably acting like it was his world was in distress. Look as if he was looking for help.
Help me.
To kind of gauge how he should play it. Then they're gonna be like, "Oh, Tony, you're Tony
Stark."
Yeah,
hit him with that.
I heard that name in centuries.
Right, especially if he has, especially
Look
if,
at me.
especially if there was a
Yeah.
Tony Stark in his world, Tony Stark in his world, he would know.
Yeah, I still want them to somehow. I know it wouldn't have been intentional, but when in Endgame, when Tony says to Thor and Squad, when you mess with time, it tends to mess with you. You'll see. If they do something from that moment, because ever since that line came when I saw theaters, I was like, what? Did he test out his shit? And then came and said, hey, Squad, this stuff works. I know, because I did some shit. I'm even richer now.
That's why I said, man, I feel like Tony had some other adventures testing out that damn time machine before he.
Yeah, you're going to put the fate of everybody in the world on a baseball. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
That was it. No, he had to have did some stupid shit, went, doing his thing. They could have done some fucking Disney Plus series on that, made it for like an R rating, and then he can go around and just get hammered all the time, like he should have been doing in most of these films. Still, like they downplayed his alcoholism. Like, oh, you went to the caves, you got dried out. Okay,
he's going to therapy.
Shit, Bob was on meth.
that scene was funny. So as they're going through the rooms in Bob's mind, trying to get him back to himself, there's a room in which you see Bob's past, in which he was one of the sign twirlers.
Yeah.
And apparently he went to work one day high on meth and was beating the shit out of people dressed as a chicken with this sign. It was hilarious because he had to move.
Family Guy.
He had to move. It was
Trying to find Peter. I will kill all of you until Peter Griffin comes.
It was that scene. I would say it was
high
hilarious,
on meth.
but it was funny. The U.S. agent's like, "What the fuck is going on?" He was like, "I was high on meth." He's like, "Get the fuck out of here."
That's Bill Pullman's son, man.
Yep.
He played that role, man. He did that.
The Sentry built his shield. He was fucked up about it. He's walking around a metal taco.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope we can fix this shit. What am I going to do with this? Bob's just like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I just woke up, so they're like, bro, you just turned everybody into you turned the whole city into a depressed black and white movie.
He remembers that shit. He remembers that shit.
And you don't remember any of it?
No accountability.
Plausible deniability.
It's therapy.
I don't know
it's
shit
about therapy.
He might remember something because when they see the Fantastic Four on the screen, Red Guardian was like, we could just take the Sentry up there and figure out what the fuck's going on. And he's like, no, that wouldn't be a good idea because if I come, then he comes. I can do the dishes. He comes, huh? How do you know about he if you don't remember? I had that question too. That was a little loose end. He doesn't want to remember.
Or he could have just been told. Like he's heard it from all of them so much that he just refers to, hey, I don't know, but Hugh.
He remembers.
They got him a nice little comfy spot overseeing the city. Just in case he wants to go save people, which would be really bad at the same time. That's got to be a horrible superpower. So I could save you, but you got any like mental defects? You cool with your past? You cool with your okay? Your relationship with your family, all right? Okay. What about your everything? Okay, well I'll save you. Like, why'd you have to give me a questionnaire? Because when I save people, shit goes bad. Oh shit, that just made sense to me. It clicked. Oh wow. So the thing that was ingrained in him by his mom was the thing that became his superpower and his supervillainy. It's fucking crazy.
Yep.
I could save you, but bad shit happens every time I save people. So the stronger and more powerful I get to use these powers to save you, the stronger and more powerful the shit to fuck shit up's gonna get.
The shit's gonna get fucked up to shit.
That's a sound.
Yep.
Misery loves company.
Shit.
Imagine super misery.
Fantastic Four comes out in 2 months.
I know.
That's pretty soon. Pretty soon.
The Thing versus Reed Richards.
You think it's gonna pay off?
Or I mean, the Thing
that,
versus Sentry.
I want to see if it plays off though, because now in Thunderbolts she just showed the Fantastic Four jet entering our atmosphere, not knowing what's in it or how it, could have just been fucking on autopilot. Nobody's in it. That'd be some shit too.
Yeah.
Then they find the technology, maybe a recorded message, but
I didn't think about a recorded message. That's a good one too.
I mean, like, hey, we might be dying, but stretch out, go.
To the heroes of 616. It's like 616.
We come with a warning of this fucking intergalactic thing that's going to eat your universe. Oh yeah, and by the way, one of the strongest, most second kind of smartest guy in the world. He's a sorcerer too. It's pretty fucked up.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Just a little message,
It's gonna be the son. It's gonna be Franklin.
So I bet we got Doctor Strange.
It's gonna be Franklin.
Oh, that's basically a message too.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Fucking a time trial. He's Cable. All right.
Franklin
Dude,
showing
if
up.
that's the case,
He was like,
you're never going to hear me say that his name. I'm going to say that's Cable.
Imagine they go look for Doctor Strange and he ain't there.
Doctor Strange. He actually exists in this universe? No, Council reads. Oh, shit. Well, I'm going to leave now. Never mind.
That guy's fucking crazy.
Shit.
Oh, yeah, we're
We're due for another Doctor Strange movie here pretty soon.
Yeah, when they ever fucking get a script. It's a green light. Then he's got to get a script and story, I think.
It'd be something we could get Dormammu on our side to help try to fight Doom. Which
you really want to see that.
I do. I want to see the human form, not just a fucking cloud. Basically, they did to Galactus and there
But Galactus was a cloud of smoke. Like they didn't even have.
They had the shape though for a second. The shadow.
Yeah, he's very deceitful. Very deceitful.
What's this thing for?
Who is Marvel more deceitful in the very beginning or now?
I wanted to understand the universe.
Fox.
Yeah.
Fox era.
Fox era is more deceitful.
Yeah. We get Jessica Alba. Best we can do is underwear. It's under contract.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
You have her float a few times. Did she ever go invisible?
Yeah. Well, yeah, for a little bit when she was doing the surfboard.
Yep. Oh yeah, when she snuck up on Dr. Doom and hit him with the metal pipe.
That's gonna do a lot. You could encase his mind in a force field. Keep the oxygen out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But they never let her do anything like that. Because she can just your brain is in a force field. And it's invisible now, and I'm gonna take it out of your head.
Done.
Yeah, release a bubble. Good luck.
Done, son.
Shit yourself.
Nope. Lock that inside you too, because that's horrible.
I'll be chilling at home, and turn invisible, go to Doom, do that shit to the brain. Yeah, well, I don't know why y'all had such a problem. And throw some girl power in. And roll the credits.
I like how when Bucky came in, they were like, "Oh yeah, Bucky's here to help us out."
That's not.
He takes out the first truck. They're like, "Yeah." He takes out the second truck. Fuck yeah, we're out of here scot free. Pulls up, takes
I
out
love
the
this
third
guy.
truck. John Walker's like, "That's what I'm talking about, Bucky. It's my fucking guy, you know, right? We fought and he broke my arm and shit, but that's my guy." Ding.
Oh,
Is that a bomb?
fuck your couch.
Blows that shit up, ties them up, and says, "Y'all my evidence now." Like, we're not even people. We're evidence. That's inhumane. Say, yeah, but you guys are also supervillains, so it's either this or you go back to jail. It's like, okay, doesn't sound too bad. And Red Guardian, it just
No
goes
joking,
along with
homie.
everything. Like,
I love this guy.
He's basically like, oh.
Red Guardian is a good comic relief too.
So it's gonna be one, man. So it's
Him and Bob. Clearly, Bob is the comic relief.
Yeah.
He's laughing. Everybody else laughs. Oh shit! Don't shoot me. Fuck you laughing at? This is a funny joke, man. Just some funny.
Yeah. Bucky's agent was probably very happy that they're like, oh wait, he's not getting the show. I didn't get him. Yes. Can't do.
Oh, he got bitch slapped. Imagine getting bitch slapped with your own hand.
I mean, imagine you're excited that you dodged. Well, first you might have been salty that your character didn't get the mantle, but then you saw where Captain ended up, and it didn't do too hot, and now you're over here in one of the best fucking things that Marvel's done in the last couple of years.
Mm-hmm. And then Valentina at the end. When they finally cornered her, they're like, "Yeah, it's your time's up. We got all this evidence against you. You're going down. You're about to be impeached. Pack your shit." She's like, "No, wait. Let me just go over here real quick." They're like, "No, where the fuck are you going?" Everybody's like, "You guys, yeah, you saved the fucking city." It's like, yeah, we were also the ones who caused the problem too. So it's like we just cleaned up our mess like responsible people. Valentina's like, yeah, fuck all that. These are the new Avengers. So if you guys have any questions or comments, and you want to take a photo shoot, anything like that, run it by me and my agent, and we'll set that up with you guys. It's like, what? We can't even kick our ass right now. She set us up. I've never been set up in a good way before.
Set him up the whole time, the whole movie.
Yeah, it was a movie. The whole movie was a setup.
It was from the setup at the beginning, the middle, and at the end.
I'm saying Valentina shit. She's like Bill Belichick. Audible.
She set her dad up. Set up the Thunderbolts. She been setting up niggas the whole time in the MCU.
Oh man. She's really good at changing plans.
Nah.
Yeah, bro. They told her, look, we're going to keep this investigation going for another 48 hours. She's like, shit, burn everything. I wanted to keep it burn everything.
Her superpower is food switching.
Yeah.
I got the agents out there in the field. Yeah, okay, bet. Give them all a call. Damn, they survived. Fuck. The sentries with them? New plan. Like what?
Yeah, fucking e-brake. And pushing the brake. Putting in park all at the same time. Sentry. Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna make him the new Avenger, and he's gonna kick their asses and get rid of my assets for me. This is perfect. Then they come. He kicks their ass. She's like, perfect. Then they heal him. And she's like, know what? They did save the city. like the Avengers would. Quick thinking. That's my superpower. Quick thinking.
Yeah.
New Avengers.
It was a test to see if they could do good and work together, guys.
That ain't the Avengers, man. Motherfucker Thunderbolts.
Clearly, at the end of the movie, Anthony Mackie's mad about it. Why is he mad at us for being the Avengers? See, not even the Z, but the Z. Like, no, we're being sued. Hey, Bucket, did you talk to him? Yeah, he's not. He ain't fucking with me right
I
now.
mean, they both got Captain Americas on their team, so
Yeah.
I mean,
USA's like, I don't give a fuck. I got this fly ass hat. I got a new shield.
are we not getting Armor Warriors anymore?
I don't know.
I've heard it's not on any of the timelines that Foggy's been out there walking to.
That's
And there hasn't been any
forward to that.
That's it through 27, most of it.
I was looking forward to that. That was gonna be like with War Machine and
Yes.
Vision, right?
And when they dipped off in the what was it called again? The scroll.
Vision. Oh,
The scroll show.
Secret Invasion.
Yeah, Secret Invasion.
That's how people feel about the series.
Yeah.
Never mind. Samuel Jackson was cool, and Don Chino was, yeah, fuck it. But Moon Knight, though.
I want another season of that. I'm waiting on that. They can hit us with another one of the Wolf by Night. I want another piece of that.
Or
There's
any
a
of those.
Man Thing back.
Real quick, Thunderbolts. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
I give it a thumbs up.
Okay, thumbs up, thumbs up. I give it a thumbs up too.
I'm a nerd, so I'm biased, and I fuck with
Yeah, we
Marvel.
are slightly biased, so
And they're pretty good. As like a
go see it.
Yeah.
It's a definitely go see it.
Yeah, go see
Worth
it.
your money. Definitely go see it.
It's in a good times or a month slot. There's something else coming out next month. Pretty big.
What's that?
Pretty big.
I was doing like an alley oop, and I thought you would like slam dunk with the name.
Oh man, I'm fucking blown right now. I don't even know what's going on.
Oh shit.
What's the next month?
There's some other like supposed to be big film, so they were either on like the 30th or next month. But I was looking where some of these movies are getting released to one another. I think it's Lilo and Stitch. I think. But anyways, they're setting up. They know the film industry is hemorrhaging, so why give yourself competition? So they're like, we're just pace it out. We don't have enough to do all these, 1990s summer blockbuster films. We didn't got that. We just got out of those bullshit. We can feed them this, and that. They're doing keeping the cash flow coming around. And then, like Ryan Reynolds said, this will be the year of the popcorn buckets, man. Do you see the new Jaws one?
Nah, I see it.
No, it's only AMC's. So it's the jaw, the shark, right? And the mouth opens up like this thing, and it's extra like wide because the jaw is supposed to be bigger mouth fish.
Right.
So then it like really, and if you're a fan of the film, they've got like the shark where it's attacked like from previous fights and shit, where it's all cut up kind of like scabs. They put those scabs, those wounds, injuries on the popcorn bucket. Like I was like, damn, like they could have just put a fucking normal ass shark, made it look a little like, but no, they went into the nose detail and shit. I'm like, wow.
He's trying to find it right now.
Yeah, that popcorn bucket is stellar.
And I got some dope ass popcorn buckets for sure.
Yeah, you see that one Minecraft ones?
Nah,
The one with the chicken jockey guy, because I had that one.
I forgot about the chicken jockey.
Yeah, they have a popcorn bucket and the I don't know where the popcorn goes, but I think it's in front of the jockey's legs. You reach in there and get you some popcorn.
Everything's subliminal now. Everything's fucking
It's
subliminal.
linked to the fucking pedophile, bro. That thing's
like the
supposed to be like a kid.
Wolverine, the Dune.
Yeah, the Wolverine one was on purpose.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But yeah, there was a TNT my kid got. It's an orange, one of the orange ones. I don't know if that is. I can't tell. But yeah, it's an orange little TNT brick. I was like, okay. They were like, yeah, that chicken jockey one, and I checked it out online. That shit was getting expensive.
Yeah, man, a lot of them be going for pretty high.
No, we got there late. We had to run up in there.
Yeah, I still got some popcorn. That was like $10. I'm like,
Yeah, that's what we had to run up in there.
Yeah, man. If I would have known it was at 8, I would have left early to get some food to bring in there. I would have showed up with a whole box or something. I'll show up and
Holding the door exit. You got to take it, Bob, but you still going to hell with there. Taco Bell, KFC, something like that's what I would be bringing in.
I left my vape pen in the car too. I thought I had it in my pocket too.
Oh.
I was like, damn.
This is about to be a long move.
What was your favorite scene for the movie?
Shit. I like the fighting scenes, man. They was all dope. The beginning where he was fighting, the middle when they was fighting, and at the end when they was fighting.
Favorite scene would probably be the limousine.
Driving
Down the dirt road and getting attacked.
Oh, yeah.
Like just that kind of, it was awesome.
Yeah.
And he's still on. Oh, that's the guy.
I probably think I like the. My favorite. Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, that first scene. I had to make sure that
That was a good one.
That first scene.
Yeah, we're back.
That first fight scene.
Yeah.
The first team up, or when they were going after each
Taskmaster
other.
got murked.
Yeah.
Out the gate.
See,
I'm glad like Disney still Disney ain't trying to hold them back on that aspect because it's Disney now.
It's all blood and shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just like how Kingpin smashed the dude's head in Daredevil.
Yeah.
That was dope. You ain't seen that shit, have you? You?
No, I told you I ain't seen it the other day.
Oh, shit, I forgot.
Yeah, I just want to see if they're going to go back to the Hawkeye series when he was fighting Kate Bishop and he ripped the car door off, and it took him that long to use physical force because hell, he was shaking to a degree to squeeze the guy's head off. But yeah, that takes a lot. But he ripped off a car door.
What's trying to fly over there?
Huh?
Someone trying to fly over there?
Yeah, that's my Surface Pro. It's about to take off.
Oh shit!
It's about to shoot a laser beam.
Huh?
It's charging up.
What time you got?
10:48.
Oh my goodness! It's time to wrap this thing up, folks.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
She should say. And he should say it before she say it, mama.
Don't nobody want no more baby mama.
Man. Who that is? Your baby mama. That's all we got for y'all today. Or tonight, I should say.
So recap. Sinners. Go see it.
Go see it. Yeah, it was a go see it. Worth your money. Minecraft was a definitely go see it with your family.
Yeah.
And if you like that movie,
fuck with it.
Right. Thunderbolts, go see it.
Go see it. Yeah.
That's where we at with those.
Yep.
Yeah. There's 2 end credit scenes, so stay to the very end.
There's 2 end credit scenes for Thunderbolts.
Yeah. It was a mid
The
and
first
end.
one. Red Guardian.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah.
It was real quick, and then the real one
with the Wheaties. Yeah. With the Wheaties.
Yeah.
Don't get up to leave for either Sinners or Thunderbolts. I'm not sure about Minecraft.
Yeah, I did not stay around.
I doubt that had an after credits
I was
scene.
watching the bootleg, so
People getting up and leaving in his shit and turning cameras. But dominate your day, dominate your night. We'll see you again next time we take a flight. I don't know.
this nigga dropping bars.
Bars.